Batman on the PC Engine was exclusively released in Japan in 1990. The game is based on the 1989 Batman film starring Michael Keaton and Jack Nicholson. While you would most likely expect a straightforward action platformer from Sunsoft, they decided to go down a completely different path for the PC Engine. Since it was not released in the United States, many fans of the film, or of Batman games in general, are unaware of this title. In this version of the game, you control the Caped Crusader on a mission to stop the Joker from poisoning the city of Gotham. The game is essentially an evolutionary step from Pac-Man. The game's levels are maze-based and follow the movie pretty closely. In each of the game's 4 levels, there are 12 short to medium-sized stages you must complete. In each stage, Batman has 3 minutes to complete certain tasks, such as: in level 1, Batman must collect 9 of the Joker's harmful products in each stage throughout Gotham City. He must also be careful and look both ways before crossing the street, since nobody is apparently paying attention to the traffic signals too. In level 2, Batman must clean 9 paintings the Joker defaced in each stage at the Flugelheim Museum. Batman really shows how serious he is about cleaning up crime in Gotham in this game. In level 3, Batman must set 9 explosives in each stage to destroy the Axis chemical factory. Apparently the Batmobile must have broke down and he has to set the bombs himself in this version of the story. In level 4, Batman returns to the streets of Gotham City once again to cut the cords on 9 of the Joker's poison gas-filled balloons in each stage. I am surprised they chose the baby and cat balloons from the movie and not the memorable clown one. In the final stage, Batman must defeat 2 of the Joker's henchmen before taking down the Joker himself at the cathedral. They are not too tough as long as you are powered up and know what strategy to use. After you complete 12 stages in a level, the game will treat you to a cutscene from the movie, and they look phenomenal for the time considering the hardware it was on. As you play through each level's individual stages, the Joker's henchmen will try to stop you. By throwing the Batarang at these henchmen, you'll stun them, and by simply walking into them while they are stunned, you will knock them off the screen. Keep in mind, however, that they will respawn in about 5 seconds from the spot where you knocked them off. Most henchmen wander aimlessly around waiting to be clobbered, but some rush around, fire weapons in a fixed position, or dash at you with an alarming speed when you get close to them. The only bosses in the game appear in the final stage. As you play through the stages, you'll come across various items to help power up Batman. The items appear as small icons similar to what you've seen in Bomberman. Boot icons make Batman move faster, thank goodness. Bat icons increase the Batarang speed. Multi-bat icons allow Batman to throw multiple Batarangs. L icons allow Batman to throw his Batarangs for longer distances. Clock icons add in an extra minute onto the stage's timer. Bomb icons clear all enemies on the screen until they respawn. Star icons make Batman invincible for approximately 5 seconds. And last Joker icons decrease any power-ups Batman has gained, and from what I remember I only saw it once in the game, so it is not much of a hazard. Once you complete the objective of a stage, it ends, and it's on to the next one. Lose all your lives, and you get the choice to continue or end the game and receive a password. Passwords are essential since not many people want to endure this game all in one sitting. Unfortunately, whether you choose to continue or come back with a password, when you return to your game, all your power-ups are gone and you are back to slow old Batman again. This normally is not too big of a setback, but when I continued on the final stage of the game, it was impossible for me to beat it. Luckily, I just continued from the stage before the last stage and collected all the power-ups to make me just strong enough to defeat the final stage. I am glad Sunsoft was thoughtful enough to strategically place all the power-ups necessary in the previous stage, so I did not have to grind through a bunch of levels again to beat the game. Batman for the PC Engine is an unusual game, at least for a Batman game. Even though the repetitive nature of the gameplay can drag it down a little, it is still strangely addictive and a treat for the eyes and ears. Sunsoft was known for their graphics and music back then, and this game is no exception. The graphics are well drawn with suitably dark and moody environments, and the animated sequences between levels are very impressive for a HuCard game. It's not exactly a difficult game if you keep your wits about you, but the length of it makes up for that. It was bold for Sunsoft to try something different with such a major license, but it works well enough and is a refreshing change from the rest of the Batman games at the time. Overall, this game is average, but if you are a fan of the film or Batman in general, you'll find a good amount of enjoyment in this game.